So in this video I'm doing a bit of box feeding style training with Biscuit. So she has always been a bit freaked out by fireworks, etc. And once upon a time up on this enclosed field, she heard some loud bangs, and now every time she comes up here she's really nervous and tries to escape. So box feeding is a big subject. It's not something that I could even attempt to try and teach people in this one video. It's something that you may want to look up yourself, or it's something that we could help you with privately, etc. But it's quite detailed and complex, and there's loads of little rules to doing it. But in essence, what I'm doing right now is, because Biscuit's keeping her head down and focused into this tyre, it's not a box, I'm dropping food down for her, keeping her head in this space. If she lifts her head out, I show her I've got no food in my hand. She puts her head back down to the last known place where she got the food, and then I drop food in and she gets it just like so. So she's looking up for the food, I'm showing I've got nothing. She goes back down, I drop food in because she's dropped her head back down. So I'm kind of rewarding the fact that she's keeping her head down there. So it's traditionally done as a thing called box feeding, or there's another way of doing it called scent tubes. But you can kind of use anything. Like yesterday we were using molehills, where when the dog was digging on the molehills, it was keeping its focus on there, and then it was accepting higher struggles of a dog being around from distance. So what we're doing in that exercise is we're trying to make sure that the reinforcer and the focus, which is having the head in the box, is nice and strong and the struggle is low. So right now this field is quite high, but she's a real big foodie, and in terms of me outweighing the struggle to the reinforcer, I'd rather have my reinforcer to be a bit higher. I'd rather have like a higher value reward and maybe the field not to be as pressing on her, but we can't change that. But as it stands right now, she's doing absolutely amazing, keeping her head down in that space, staying focused, and you can see how it's calming her right down. She was massively anxious when she come on here before. So I'm dropping the food and she keeps her head down. This is a really good way to do rehabilitation with a dog. Box feeding took us months to learn. We had a Facebook group open with clients in it where we'd all be throwing ideas around, and it's something that's not that easy to learn. But once you do, it really makes sense, and you can really help a dog through lots of fear and anxiety issues with it. Put her head down, drop food.